Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the video. Probably not going to be a really exciting one. As you can see, I got the Crosman 1077 Woodstock version sitting here in front of you. I just previously did a velocity test and some accuracy testing with it, and it did pretty well. This is a .177 caliber CO2 powered repeater. It utilizes a 12-shot rotary magazine, and it is, again, this is the Woodstock version. They don't make these anymore. The barrel shroud is steel. This is much of the sight steel. Trigger's just all plastic though. The breech here, the scope rail, everything is plastic, but the magazine's plastic. But yeah, I mean it shoots pretty good. It's a good little backyard repeater. Very accurate, very fun to shoot. But went back and found my box. Just nothing exciting, just a plastic or a plain cardboard box. No fancy pictures, no jacked up claim velocities, just a good old plain cardboard box that it came in. I mean, of course, it has the great Crosman logo on it. Here, let's see, it has the specs. See if I can set that down and maybe zoom in on it a little bit. But we can kind of go over this here for a second. There, not perfect. Again, 1077W for wood, semi-automatic pellet rifle, 4.5 millimeter or .177 caliber, 159.11 meters per second, 522 feet per second, or 6.47 joules. From this, it looks like it was this was marketed towards the European market, it seems like, because everything is metric first. And Crosman Air Guns even has the address, Bloomfield, New York. Made in, fabric in USA. So I got one of the last ones that was made in the USA. They are all plastic now, well, with the synthetic stocks, and I believe they're probably made in China now. But yeah, the 522 feet per second went well above that with the pellets that I tested, especially with the alloys. The 6.47 joules. Okay, RWS Hobbies 7-grain pellet. The highest I got was 652.3 feet per second. That was in 84 degrees Fahrenheit or 28 degrees Celsius. 6.62 foot-pounds, which gave me 8.98 joules. So this little repeater, CO2 repeater, actually exceeded the claimed velocities and the claimed energy as well. But just kind of wanted to show you this, that I actually got something that was back in the day still made in the USA. And I have a few other things as well. However, I can't find anywhere on this Daisy 880, or actually 822, 22 caliber multi-pump air rifle. It's just a 22 caliber version of the 880. It has a real Woodstock 4 arms. I cannot find the manual. I thought I had it stored somewhere, but I just can't seem to find it. But at the time, it came in a huge blister pack. So, and the insert, cardboard insert, I think that was on it. I don't remember. I didn't keep any of that. But I can't remember where it was made. it's stamped nowhere on it, made in China. It does have, yeah, let me see if it will show it. Can't really see it. But that's just the instructions of how to shoot, and then we got some more how to load it, and then, you know, just steps 1 through whatever to load, pump, put on safe, etc. And then over here just some warnings, and then it has the daisy up here, but it has, let me see, this up here, see if we can show you, probably not, but it says Daisy, Rogers, Arkansas, USA. So I'm assuming it was still made in USA at the time. I did purchase this back around 2003, 2000, I think 2004. And then shortly after they discontinued them. But I only got, you know, I did kind of wish I would have bought 2 back then. But because they did sell them for a little while afterwards. I think Pyramid Air had them. What was it? It was another air gun website, but Pyramid Air kind of took them over. I can't remember what it was, but I got this one online from the Bass Pro Shops website, and I believe I paid maybe just over 100. I think it was maybe 101 plus the shipping and all that. But yeah, I mean, all wood. My magnet, can't find it. Here it is. No, this too has a steel shroud. Steel, now this, I think, is aluminum, but the internals does have some steel. Screws are all steel. Trigger guard is plastic. However, the trigger is metal. I think it's aluminum. But yeah, I mean, good quality. I'm pretty sure made in the USA. I have a few others. The Crosman 1377 or American Classic. This is a multi-pump. This is .177 multi-pump air pistol, bolt action. I cannot find anywhere on here that says made in China. It just has the Crosman and then, you know, USA. So I'm assuming back then this too was still built in the USA. Steel barrel. Everything's pretty much steel. Plastic breech here. They did sell kits for these where you can upgrade this to a metal. Actually, I got one for my Crosman 2260, which was also made in USA. But yeah, brass trigger. The frame is machined aluminum, but very good quality. And then another one that I have, the Daisy model 1200 CO2 powered BB air pistol or repeater. I have this Gamma green dot sight on it. It doesn't really have a scope rail, but this kind of fits on it just perfectly. And I do have it zeroed in pretty good, so it works. But again, Rogers, USA. So nowhere on it is it stamped made in China. So I'm assuming this one is made in the USA as well. So some very good quality air guns. That I'm assuming, since they're not stamped made in China, are still made in the USA. Don't know if that one's going to stay. Just put this one. All right, making a mess here. All right, there we go. So I think we still have the Made in USA club right here. I mean, not other, you know, like Diana, RWS. the good German air guns, Weihrauch. I mean, a lot of those air arms, the UK, had a UK Webley Exocet in 25 caliber. It was the short carbine version. I loved it. Fortunately, I sold it. Been kicking myself ever since for doing so. But now everything's made in Turkey there. I mean, they're basically Hatzans. I do have a Webley Stingray 2, which is a Turkish-made Hatsan. But I still have a RWS or Diana model 34. Break barrel, 22 caliber. You can see here, T05 trigger. Has the plastic automatic safety. Again, 22 caliber. There's the Diana logo. Made in Germany. I know these are still made in Germany, but I do believe some of them, some of the barrels are manufactured elsewhere. They're outsourced. And then I think some of the other Diana models, I think, are Chinese made. I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But still made in Germany. This is, let's see if I can get a year. Let light go. Now I had a model 52. I can't see it. Made in Germany. Can't find a date here. But it was a 2002 model. Still had the made in Germany. I don't see a year, but I had it stamped on the side, you know, the year, and it still had the metal safety on the back. It was it was in 25 caliber as well. But it has the hooded front sight, rear sight. I have this UTG kind of droop scope droop or barrel droop compensating mount. Just kind of brings your scope kind of down at a angle here, and it just kind of supposed to compensate for a barrel droop. But I mean, just once they're gone, you appreciate quality built air guns, you know, made in your country, in the USA, Germany, the Webley, UK Webleys, BSA, US, you know, Birmingham, was it British Small Arms, and then they all pretty much go to Gamo in Spain. But a lot of good quality air rifles are still built in Europe, but sadly many of them have outsourced or closed up shop and have moved to China. So I know, sorry this wasn't the most exciting video, no shooting, but just kind of want to share my thoughts on that. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm gonna take that Crosman 1077 outside today while the weather's still warm, and I want to try a couple more pellets. I did really well with the RWS hobby at 15 yards, so I'm going to try a little bit more of that today. I'm going to try something a little heavier. I got the H&N Cro-Magnums. These are 8.80. I'm going to see how well it shoots a heavy pellet. And then these shoot good on a lot of things. RWS Super H points. These are 6.9 grains. And then very good pellet, the RWS Meister Kugeln, 8.2 grains. These are flat nose, a hollow point, and these are kind of like a hollow point. I mean, they're a hollow point, but they're a bit of a flat nose as well. So they're a bit longer. So we'll try those three today, see how well they do, and just have a little fun. Again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Just a little note before I end this video. One of the reasons why I believe I am getting the higher velocities with the Crosman 1077 wood version is I did remove the hammer was an anti-bounce piece here, which I believe that sits between the hammer and the valve. this was removed. So I get definitely some higher velocities, more consistent velocities, because before it was just, it was really low. I think I was barely getting into the 500s, but definitely surpassing the 6s now with this removed. So yeah, I got the idea to remove this from our friend Rune Rebel. Be sure to check out his channel. He has a lot of good stuff, markers, air guns. Yeah, just a removal of this little piece here definitely help increase velocities with the Crosman 1077.